G'day viewers, we are at the Ace Annalee Store Championship. We're in the upper bracket final between Lynn on the left and Daryl on the right. I'm joined by Lynn. How you doing, Lynn?
I'm good. Nice to be here.
Yeah, it's great for you to join me. And you're playing your Near Earth Hub deck. What's this deck all about?
Well, it's pretty much the same old Earth Herb, except for the kill combos, I decided to forego mid-seasons and sea sources for simple 24/7 use teams. So I managed to cut, some cards for the kills and focus on the fast advance.
Oh, cool. So it's 24/7. So you'll be trying to score breaking news, and it looks like you might have drawn one of them already. So that looks
I
good.
believe I had one in the hand, yeah.
And you're up against Noise. Noise is going to try to disrupt you by milling a bunch of cards with its viruses, and so you're going to want to push pretty quickly, I
Yeah.
guess.
Usually between these two decks, it's just a race.
Yeah. Looks like you got both breaking news.
Yeah. Now I actually have a pad campaign and a daily business show on the table. I like to say I'm trying to save credit to res the Sansan. I'm about to res soon, but really I just forgot to res them.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, you're up against the Australian champ. Are you feeling a little intimidated at this point in the tournament?
Well, I don't think I play against Daryl a lot. And Daryl's a good player, and I hate having to play against him in this context. But it's not. It's more like I'm super tired by that point.
Yeah.
I never get enough sleep before a tournament. By this time, I've played Netrunner for the last 5 hours.
Yeah, that mental fatigue definitely takes its toll. You got your swordsman in hand, which is nice, against what's probably going to be a Faust hitting the table.
Yeah. See, I didn't pay enough attention to that turntable hitting the table. Otherwise, might have thought twice about doing this.
Oh, so it looks like you're rezzing your Sansan and advancing out the Astro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just leaving enough to res the wraparound on the table if I need to. Because I have some agendas in my head. So he's just trying to get for value. Oh, maybe that wasn't a wraparound. Maybe it was a Data Raven.
So here's your swordsman. Okay, so he knows what to expect. Trying again. I think you've got your two agendas in there.
Yeah, I've got two in there. I've got a Breaking News and an Explorer-Palooza. Normally I wouldn't mind, but now because he can do this, I didn't want to him to get the Explorer-Palooza.
So you've lost the Astro token.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and he's already mailed Jackson Howard, which is not good for me.
Still, getting a bit of cash off the Explode Palooza is not bad. You forgot to still res the pad, okay. Daryl's got his pawn shop out, but still not much cash. And so was that the Jackson? Okay. So it's no loss if you can Jackson back the Jackson. That's still pretty good.
Well, potentially, but things go south really quickly.
Yeah, true. Particularly this version of Noise that Daryl's running is very aggressive.
And I'm a little agenda flooded as well, so I want to dump the agendas back. But because he's discarding cards off the deck, pretty soon I'm going to have too many agendas for one Jackson to handle.
Yeah. So Daryl on about 10 credits or so. There's your pad and there's your DBS.
Yep. Finally. Daryl's not. Daryl's that didn't like my math shortcuts. He want me to pay for them properly and get it back properly. But I was like, I have the money on the table. I'm just gonna do the shortcut.
Yeah.
I just pay one.
So did you guys play during the Swiss round at all?
No.
Okay, so he doesn't necessarily know that it's a 24/7 deck.
No, he didn't. The last time he encountered this deck, I was running mid-seasons.
Okay.
And so he didn't know that. What I didn't know that is he took out all the protections from his deck. So he's living in extreme fear. There's no iPad versus. There's no Blastgreeds.
Daryl's approach has always been to just want on and just destroy your hand and try and avoid dying through just disrupting the corp, which is
very doable for noise.
With that live Sansan, you've got to be keen to score something.
Yeah, I think. I think the only thing I can score is a traffic accident in my hand with that Sansan, and what I was afraid of then was, him, turntabling it away before I could do my kill combo, because I don't have all the pieces yet.
True. Yeah. You think about fast advancing it and blowing up the ASOPs, that can be sometimes a pretty annoying thing to know for noise to deal with. But yeah, you're right. With turntable, you've got to be careful about when you put a breaking news in the scoring area.
So now he put that crick up. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, clot. Okay.
A clot, sorry,
So clot's on the table. You can't use the Sansan now. But
yep.
You may or may not be aware.
I was not. I didn't see him put it down. He said it. It's not his fault at all. He played. It's on the table. But yep. So just thinking about it. I don't know why I'm taking this long to think about what I'm about to do.
You've drawn your Astro, yeah.
Oh yes, because he fist me, and I had to draw I had 9 cards in my hand, so I decided to
take all the econ, yeah.
Take all the econ, which I think was a really good move in hindsight, because now Daryl is living in fear of the mid-season.
Yeah.
He can't come back from a mid-season. After a mid-season, he's just at my mercy.
So at this point, he's going to set up his wild cake combo, by the look of it.
What do you think of putting down pancake before you draw the wild side?
I think he's got it on the
the
pedal. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, so fairly late on to get the combo up, but Daryl's still in a decent position.
And there we go.
Trying to score off the Astro, but cannot because of clot. That's just mental fatigue getting to you, I guess, but may not be the end of the world given that your money is so high and Daryl still suspects mid-seasons.
Yes, so really, I shouldn't even be caring that much about the Astro trade because of the turntable, right? Because as soon as I get an Astro, he's going to go check the archive, try and get something to turntable away. But right now, Daryl is have that fear of getting mixed season if he steals an agenda, so he's leaving it alone.
So I guess his play now is to just aggressively mill and try and put you in a position where you have to respond to the milled cards rather than trying to proceed with your own plan.
Yeah, and he doesn't care about me scoring it next turn because he's just going to rotate it away. So we've come to this Mexican standoff where we both know there's an Astro sitting on the table. He doesn't want it. I don't want to score it. Really, to be honest, I'm being a little bit greedy. I should just score it and take the 2 points. And even if he swapped with it with the 1-pointer, I mean, it's not the best. It's not the worst.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
I didn't want to give him extra points.
Even if it does, yeah, because it would turn on your kill. So
yeah.
And he doesn't know that. So either way, you've got a pretty good position.
Yeah. Oh well. If I had all the kill pieces in my hand, then I would have scored it out and tried and bait him to run archive, try and leave it breaking news in there. But I believe at this point I have 2 traffic accidents, no scorches. I do have a 24/7, so I don't have all the pieces, so I'm not ready to bait that out yet. And by this point, there's more than 3 agendas in archives, is what I remember.
Okay. So, was that another Astro that was out there? Or is that maybe the breaking news?
No, that's not the breaking news.
No. Okay.
I can't remember if it's the Astro or not. It's definitely not the breaking news.
Sure. Daryl.
I think I might have found a second Jackson, which I was really nervous because there's 6 points worth of agenda. I mean, 6 agenda cards in the archive now.
So Daryl looking to imp your hand and try and reduce the chance of the kill there, but jacking out when he sees Data Raven and using an imp onto daily business, which might slow down your ability to win, but this mill is very aggressive. Your stack's quite depleted already.
I mean, I can understand why he's running the Fisk to push that mill even faster. But at some point, especially when he has no protection, he's giving me all my combo pieces. You know?
So yeah, it can definitely be helpful to Nero Thub, but it's, I guess against some of the other ideas, the Fisk is really disruptive to how they plan their game.
So I'm planning my Hail Mary pass now, and I'm getting a little nervous about being the remotes being too far out because I don't want to be accused of, hiding stuff.
Sure.
And also, I want everything to be under the camera, so.
Ah, very good. So we've got and this might be it. You might have the agendas installed now.
I'm just trying to not spoil it for the video. I'm putting out my Hail Mary pass.
So with Daryl not too interested in running...
Well, I mean, there's 4 blank remotes, right? He has to spend his entire turn to check all 4 of them. So I'm playing a little bit of a shell game. Although even hit one of them and he disrupt my plans.
Another imp going in.
But I think he didn't do the maths in his head.
I mean, one thing with NBN with these decks, as soon as the runner is tagged, it's like the tags don't matter. It's just a race for agendas. Yeah. So with you having that idea in mind, getting the agendas on the table, you might be able to avoid even having to deal with that turn.
Yeah, and well, I'm also just trying to... I'm desperately doing the maths now, making sure I didn't mess up. So I scored that out, because it was all ready. Got the token. Spent all my click advancing the Astro.
Remember where you put the Astro.
Oh, there you're right, it was the Astro there. And then, using the 2 tokens to score out the breaking news, 5 point in 1 turn and taking the game.
Pretty good.
I was so nervous. If he hit any one of them...
Yeah, but just too scared of the kill combo, so you managed to to just score out in quite dramatic style. So well done, Len. And you'll go through to the final in the top bracket position. So you have 2 chances.
Yeah.
So join us back for some more Net Runner. And thanks, Lynn.
Thank you.
Cheers.